Speaker. Senator Mogeni.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I'm also speaking on behalf of my farmers. From my 4 constituencies in Nyamira, 3 of them are farmers who grow coffee, who grow and sell coffee, Senator Mondigi. That is North Mogirango, West Mogirango, and Kitutu. And North Mogirango, Mr. Speaker, neighbors, my good friend, Senator Cheruyot. But what I've never understood, both for my tea farmers and the coffee farmers, I've never understood why farmers from central Kenya earn more money than my farmers from Nyamira and even from Kericho. I've never understood. Senator Cheruyot, I don't know whether you are aware, our farmers, dry coffee, they were paid $2.39. From where Senator Wamatinga comes from, they were paid 500 shillings. 356, not 500. At times this time we had to pay, I'm happy. Because the other time they were earning 1.5 times more than others. You know, we want fairness for all our farmers. When we sell coffee or tea, we are selling coffee coming from Kenya. We never sell coffee coming from Nyanza or coffee from Central. We sell it as coffee coming from a country called Kenya. So we want fairness for farmers, both from Central, where our brothers are, we have in-laws there, and also farmers from Nyanza, from Rift Valley. And we have the same problem even in tea, where we understand that farmers from Central Kenya fetch better prices than our farmers from Nyamira. We want the government, if it's to regulate the auctions, the selling of tea, we get fairness, Senator Muti. The farmer in Nyamira and the farmer in Central wants to pay school fees. They want to buy a kilo of meat for themselves. They also want to wear nice suits. So we want fairness. So I mean, whatever laws we are passing here, the thing should be fairness to all the farmers in Kenya. We are benefiting because I'm told in Brazil, there was very bad weather that has affected coffee production. So we are now gaining here. Let's gain all of us. If we are earning 350, let it be 350. But Mr. Speaker, we also want the government to assist our farmers. You know, because the coffee has now become the black gold, farmers are facing a lot of problems. You bring your coffee, you store it in a coffee society, chances are that somebody somewhere will plan and rob you. But I don't know about Central. In my area, I can speak for my coffee societies, where I come from. If you go to West Mogirango in Nyangoko, you go to Kemera in West Mogirango, or you go to Eaka in North Mogirango, there is no proper fencing of our coffee societies. Why can the government step in, create a fund, fence these coffee societies nicely? Because the farmers are also contributing to foreign earning. Face the coffee societies nicely, okay? Have a gate entry to the coffee factory, connect them to electricity, okay? Improve their beds, the beds they use for drying coffee, so that they can also enjoy and say the environment we are trying to make money from is good and appreciates the farmer. Mr. Speaker, last year, a watchman, a night guard, was attacked and killed by thieves who were stealing coffee from Eaka Coffee Society in North Mogirango. And up to date, as I'm speaking today, the person who attacked this farmer, or the persons, have not been arrested to date. So we also need to understand that the environment under which we process and store our coffee exposes our farmers to a lot of risk. So I would want the government to also step in, assist these farmers. Some of the societies have loans that have been outstanding for many years. Anytime they make good earning, their money goes to repaying their loans. I hope the government can step in and help. Now, some of the proposals in this from the National Assembly are hard to understand. Surely, Why does SRC want to come in to set sitting allowances for members of coffee societies? I mean, we are overstretching the mandate of SRC. SRC wants to come to Nyamira to sit in North Mogrango, sit in Kitutu, sit in West Mogrango to tell farmers what their sitting allowance would be. Because you can set a sitting allowance that the farmers will never afford. The allowance should meet the earnings of the farmer from that coffee society. But don't tell us that you set a blanket. Maybe farmers in Embu make more money. They want to pay the directors sitting allowance that cannot be matched by farmers in Nyamira. So if you make good money there, pay them more. If we are not able to make good money in Nyamira, we want to save on the allowances we pay to our directors. So I don't agree with this proposal that SRC should now come in meddling and say they are the one who is setting allowances for farmers. I hope people will go to do mediation, will strike off that amendment. I don't understand whether our brothers in National Assembly don't live in our counties where we come from. This is something they should be able to understand. SRC will think a board member attending a meeting should be paid 25,000. If you pay a director for 4 months, you will whip out the earnings from the cooperative society. So let that be a matter that will be dealt with by the farmers themselves. They will see the earnings from that society and then decide the remuneration they are going to give their directors. I like this idea of value addition. We have spoken about value addition for ages. When you go and take a cup of tea, Senator Cheragay, I was in Gishu on Friday. I went to take a cup of coffee. Do you know how much I was charged? Imagine. And now for my farmer in Nyamira, you want to pay them a whole 1 kilo. You just want to pay them $2.39 dry coffee. And 1 cup of tea in Gishu. Now, that's not in the capital city of Nairobi, though in Eldoret, I saw it's a nice, beautiful city. But in Eldoret, I'm paying for a cup of coffee at $3.50. But the farmer who produced the coffee for a whole kilo, Gorogoro, is earning $239. We are not being fair to our farmers, really. This guy should be paid, 1 kilo should fetch more than 1,000 shillings. Because how many cups of coffee will 1 kilo produce, Senator Mundigi? Many. That small sachet is the one that is making me to pay.
Senator Mogene.
Yes, yes.
What is Gorgo? Because you referred to something as, and I'm struggling to understand what you mean.
You know, I'm trying to connect. You know, Gorogoro is that tin. When you take that coffee in that tin, that's the one we call now 2 kilos. In Nyamira, we call it Gorogoro. When I speak that language, my people in Nyamira understand. Everywhere. Yes, everywhere, yes. Speaker, I'm sure even in Kilifi. even in Kilifi. But the point I'm making, Mr. Speaker, just imagine, you deliver that 2 kilogram tin of coffee, and all you are earning is $2.39. And you go to London, that cup of coffee we took, Seragei, in Eldoret, we paid $3.50. There you will pay $3. That's how much? It's about $4.50 something. Yeah. So we must do something, really. We must do something so that we make the farmer to be the one who is benefiting more. They are the ones toiling. Where the person going to take a cup of coffee is just going to, but the farmer is toiled. He needs to get earning that will pay fees for his child, that will make him afford medical bills in hospital, that will make him to dress nicely, you know, like the farmers I saw in Gishu, wearing very nice suits. That's what we want for our farmers, Mr. Speaker. And then let's not steal a lot of money from our farmers. You know, this bill is proposing an introduction of other levies. The moment you introduce a levy, who is going to meet the cost? It's the farmer. Yeah? I went to school in Kabianga. The opposite of Kabianga was coffee. Kericho, Kenya Coffee Research Foundation. So you still want up to today farmers to continue paying money for research. We will do research for how long? For eternity. And that cost is being transferred to the farmer. You are giving another levy here, you are calling it, I don't know, development levy. For what? Let us reduce. You know, this is the taxation on our farmer. Let's be fair, senators. This is taxation. This is more taxation on our farmers. So let's not allow passage of laws that take more pain to the farmer. If they are lucky to get the good earnings they are getting this year, let that money be for the benefit of the farmer. The taxes we will pay. We are paying enough taxes to the government, but let's spare the farmer. Already they are facing enough pain. So I really hope, Mr. Speaker, that the senators who are going to sit in this mediation committee ensure that you don't allow these proposals from National Assembly that wants to tax the farmers' earnings more. Already the taxation they are facing, they are the ones who paid the directors, they are buying coffee, they are paying the person tilling the shamba, the one plucking, society expenses. That's enough. Extra income, let it go to the pockets of the farmer. So finally, Mr. Speaker, I hope the government will continue supporting our farmers. We were in this Senate last time. The Coffee Cherry Fund never benefited us in Western Kenya, Mr. Speaker. It never benefited us. You, Kericho, you benefited. Huh? Mr. Speaker,
Order, honorable senators.
If he's informing me, can he inform me?
What is the point of order, Senator Cheriot?
Senator Mogeni was doing so well on this issue, representing his farmers, who incidentally are also my farmers because we come from the same region. And he knows that when Senator Moses Wetangula moved the House on that particular matter, it was because only 4 counties had been picked to benefit. It was Nyeri, Embu, Murang'a, and Kiambu. Kericho was not one of them. So the record of the House should reflect that, Mr. Speaker, that we never got a shilling from the Cherry Fund by, I think, I forget the name of the minister. Munya, yes. Thank you.
Proceed to conclude your remarks, Honorable Mogeni.
So surely, Mr. Speaker, if those 4 benefited, for equity, for fairness, let us also benefit this time around. I'm pleading to the President, if he's watching me, let him also remember the farmers from Nyamira. Let him also remember the farmers from Kisii and the farmers from Kericho. At least the ones in Nandi don't take a lot of attention with coffee. But let us also benefit, Mr. Speaker. Let us have fairness. Let us have equity. Imagine, Mr. Speaker, farmers sat last time. We debated on this floor. Just imagine how those farmers felt. Just seeing 4 counties from one region being picked to benefit. Then others are isolated, Mr. Speaker. I'm appealing to the CS, Mutai Kawe. I'm appealing to the CS, Mutai Kawe. Let him be fair to all the farmers of the Republic of Kenya. Last time, farmers from Central benefited, Mr. Speaker. This time around, let also the farmers in west of Kenya benefit. We also pay taxes, Mr. Speaker. We also want to live good life. We want our farmers to live good life, Mr. Speaker. I'm appealing to the CS and to the President of the Republic to remember the farmers of west of Kenya this time around. We didn't feel happy. Our farmers did not feel happy that we were discriminated. I hope this time there will be fairness. Mr. Speaker, with those remarks, I oppose the motion. Thank you.
Senator for Nandi, the Honorable Chirake.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. It is good that we are discussing serious issues. Mr. Speaker, one